this is your first time to come to this channel, you're welcome. And please, before you leave, make sure you subscribe. This xenophobia that South Africans are using to kill Nigerian people, I don't think is right. It's not right, because how can you hate your own black-skinned people, just the same people, just like you, while thousands of other country people are living there? Some of them are there with no passport. Some of them are living there. They don't even have a proper document, but they're there living there. No one is disturbing them. Nobody's bothering them. Why Nigerians, South Africans? Please. We are all Africans. Why are you trying to separate yourself from who supported you in your time of need? We all supported you, fought, the singers, they sang, everyone contributed in different ways. Right now, you all have forgotten that part. And now, Nigerians are the one you're targeting. Xenophobia. You don't like strangers. Nigerians are strangers to you now, because they're living in your country. The same African brothers. And don't forget that we have so many South African women married to Nigerian people. What's going to happen to those children when you kill all their parents? What is the benefit of all this blood share? It doesn't make any sense. And our big officials and are sitting there watching. I don't know what this world is turning into. My brothers and sisters did not go to South Africa to go and sell drugs to begin with. South Africans there have been doing those businesses before these Nigerian people come, and they learned from them. And now, how come they're saying the Nigerians are the one taking their jobs, doing drugs, taking their women? It's not fair. You're just using those accusations to nail them because you have no other reason. The way I see it, I think it's just a game of jealousy. You have been in your country, you did not make it on your own. Most of you don't even have your own businesses. Most of the businesses in South Africa are owned by foreigners. Most of you black individuals have no businesses of your own in your own country. But you see another man from another country, he will come, set up a business, and even employ your own people for them to get a job. You're not happy. Some of them, the business you don't even know that was existing in your country, they opened your eyes. I think these South African men are just jealous of Nigerian men in so many different ways. Because they have been saying a lot of things. I've been hearing them saying a lot of things. Now they want Nigerians to go back. Why would you want them to go back? So you can take all their businesses and all the things they have worked for all their life. It's not fair. These Nigerians are your own brothers. Africans, we are Africans. If we didn't see ourselves as brothers and sisters, I don't think what happened many years ago would have happened. I don't think they would have come together to, fight and get South African back to where they are today. South Africans, you people are so selfish. And have you looked after those women that you're claiming these men are taking from you? And how is it possible for someone to take a woman from a man that have looked after this very woman? It's very hard. When you look after a woman, the woman cannot just leave you. These women, they complain to these Nigerian men how you people maltreat them. You don't have values for your own women. And when you see another countryman pick them up, polish them, make them feel like, what a woman's supposed to feel like, and then you get jealous. That is not right. Fighting and sharing blood, I don't think is going to solve this problem. No. These leaders, they just have to come together and find a way of stopping this nonsense. Okay? They need to stop it. South Africans, you have no right to send Nigerians back to their country. Everyone is screaming. I saw a video where everyone was screaming down their throats saying, oh, we don't want Nigerians. We don't want foreigners in our land. How many of those foreigners have you told to go home apart from the Nigerian people? And that's why everyone is saying you hate Nigerians. That's the way it looks. It looks like South African that you really hate Nigerians because you're showing anger on a particular country. You're not showing your anger on everybody. For me, from what I see, your phobia is a Nigerian phobia. It's not whatever you claim. You just hate Nigerians. That is what it looks like. And I ask why. You say they do drugs. They're not the only one doing drugs. Everyone is doing this drug business even before these Nigerians came. The Chinese are there, all the white people are there moving freely. No one is checking if they have even proper documents. No one is checking. But all eyes on the Nigerians. And it's not just South Africans. Nigerians are being hated all over the place. And what is going on? I think it's the right time that we go back to our country to fix it. It's high time everyone speaks up. It's high time Nigerians wake up. If the government doesn't want to help, we individuals can do something. If we unite, I'm sure if they come united every day, keep fighting, they will listen. These South Africans, now that Nigerians have started retaliating. Is that what you want? Now they are destroying your own businesses. You say Nigerians should leave South Africa. Are you ready to go back to Nigeria to pick up your own people? Is that possible? Are you making plans for that? Because if you're not, then you have no right to say Nigerians should leave your country. It's not fair. And these things you people are doing, is injustice. What is it that, are you afraid of Nigeria? It's almost like you are afraid of Nigerian men because everywhere they go, they are successful. Number one, the reason why Nigerian men are successful everywhere they go is because they're not feeling too big to take the job the indigenes reject. They're not feeling too pompous to do the job that you feel like, oh, I'm a citizen, I cannot do this with my degree. But Nigerian men don't care. They will take that job because they know doing that job will put food on their table, undermining whatever situation they find themselves in. It's hustling. They hustle with everything. South African men know their taxi business. Nobody is judging them for that. But why are you criticizing a man who came into your country? You issued them visa, they came in and they set up a business. While they were setting up businesses, you did not stop them. While they were spending their hard-earned money trying to build a life for them and their family in your country, you did not stop them then. Once you see their business is up and going and you go and destroy it, enviness, that's when jealousy kicks in. Now you think, how can this man come from a different country and come to my country and set up a business and that business will stand and be flourishing? No, we will not let that. That is jealousy. That is envy. Because you can do the same for yourself if you wanted to. All these borders people are setting up in your country, who set them up? The people who set it up are the enemies of Africa. They want to divide us. They don't like peace. They don't like to see us united. And now we are fighting. They will be sitting wherever they are, laughing their head off, wherever they are sitting right now. They'll be watching us and laughing. This is not right. We need to put a stop to this. Africans, I'm calling for the whole Africans. I'm not siding anyone, but I have to point out that what South Africa did to Nigerians in South Africa is injustice. If you don't want them, you would have told them to go home. It's not fair. It's not right. And the government can stop it, but they don't want to stop it. The South African government, and they are even in support from the video. Some of the video I have seen, the government are in support of their people. And our government are here telling us to not watch too much videos. They are not true. Which one? What is going on? They need to get this whole thing sorted out. Governors and, presidents, they have sold the respect people used to have for Nigeria because they have business minds. They don't have a mind like presidents, and they don't have minds like governors. They don't think like governors. They don't think like presidents. They think like businessmen. And they have sold the right of the Nigerians to the foreigners. That's why we are being treated badly wherever we go. Nigerians, they can't speak freely anywhere right now. And that's why South African think, if the others can do it, why not? You think you can stand alone? No man is an island. Everybody's shouting, we don't want foreigners, we don't want foreigners. They take our women, they take our job, they take this, they do drugs. Nigerians have been accused for so many different things. It's not all Nigerians are bad. I know doctors, lawyers living in South Africa, they are not doing illegal businesses. We know that. But these ones that are crying out, we have to listen to them. Because before someone cries out day and night, there must be some injustice. Why our government sitting there watching the lives of your countrymen waste in other country without trying to solve this whole mess? What deals did you have with South Africa that is pinning you down to your seats? I think it's time Nigeria start asking questions, because we think we don't have leaders in Nigeria. I don't think we have leaders. There are no leaders in Nigeria, because I think a country where there are leaders, at least you will see some movement. You will have people questioning the authority. In Nigeria, no one questions anything. Every time someone stands up to question them, they get murdered, they get killed, get put in jail. They don't have right to speak in their own country. And that's why our people are running away from our country to go to other countries to go and make a living for themselves, because our country have nothing. They have failed us so many times. It's uncountable. Nigerian government have not even addressed the issues in our own country. How much more going to fight South Africa? Please, all these, they kill us, we kill them. It won't solve any problem. It will only make more people die. We're just going to lose more lives. That's all. And that's not what we want. They have hurt us deeply. We know. No, what they have done is unfair. What they have done is bad. I'm criticizing South Africa because they started this whole nonsense. If they didn't start, Nigerians wouldn't have retaliated. My people, please, let's find a way to resolve this issue. Fighting and killing each other is not going to solve it, because we're just going to lose more people we love. And that is not a way forward. My South African brothers, I have some advice for all of you. If you think that Nigerian men are taking your women, please find out the reason why they're taking your women. Those women, they know the reason why they're running to these Nigerian men. From the stories I've heard from other African ladies, Nigerian men knows how to treat them right. It's not my word, but they have said it. Nigerian men are better than all the other African men. So you see, so if the Nigerian men are treating your women better, that means you don't treat them better. And your women have been complaining a lot. Treat them right, so that the Nigerian men will not take them from you. Or you learn from these Nigerian men what they do to this your South African women that make them run to them. Advice, not because. This business and this drug and all these claims that they have leveled against Nigerians is not right, because there are a lot of people there doing the same business, and no one have looked into their matter or even tried to find out how they're doing. But they're always watching the Nigerians all the time, and it's not right. South Africans, every now and then, they like to show that they don't like Nigerians, but instead they'll use the name of xenophobia. If it's xenophobia, you don't like foreigners, you don't like strangers in your country, why only Nigerians that you're fighting? That's my question. Choose peace. That's what Mandela stood for. Peace. He will be turning in his grave right now. All these things you're doing is not right. I wish that everyone will come together and decide that war is not the way forward and choose peace. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you all for watching.